In this video, we're going to speak to the general operation and usefulness of our application pump. It can be used to apply any of our liquid products to your pond, such as Biller's Oil Blast, Biller's BioBlast, and TB300 True Blue Water Dye. Such a pump is essential for the effective application of our DB110 liquid pond sealer. Watch our video applying DB110 on the PondEnviro channel. You can also read our PDF applying DB110 in our tech library. While using our application pump, there are only two things to keep in mind: no cavitations and no poking holes. Let me explain. First, no cavitating. With the pump correctly set up at the pond's edge, you will have three hoses to use. Number one, the input or suction hose. It has a strainer basket on the far end and intersects with the eductor hose before connecting with the impeller chamber. Number two, the eductor hose. The weighted end goes to the bottom of the product to be applied, and the near end terminates at the eductor valve. Number three, and last, the output hose, which exits the impeller chamber, has a necked-down nozzle at the far end. The first step is to place the suction hose strainer basket into the pond's water. You may need to clear some debris or vegetation before finding a good pickup area. Make sure the eductor valve is in the closed or T position. Now remove the cap at the top of the impeller chamber and fill it with clear pond water, securely replacing the cap. Have someone hold the output nozzle or secure it under a rock and then start the pump. In a matter of seconds, the pump should begin to pull in pond water and yield an output flow. If you haven't secured the output hose at the nozzle, it may flap violently on the ground. With one hand directing the output flow into the pond, the eductor hose weight at the bottom of your product jug gradually slowly open the eductor valve. You'll notice the product flowing from the jug of product through the clear eductor hose toward the eductor valve. Once it hits the eductor valve, you'll see the resulting mixture in the output stream of water. We recommend running the pump wide open. This will cause the impeller to spin more rapidly and thoroughly mix product with water. Depending on the viscosity or thickness of the product, it can take longer to empty the container or product being applied. If you allow the opening at the weighted end of the eductor hose to pick up air, the pump will cavitate. Allowing the intake strainer basket to pick up air will cause the same thing. That means a large air bubble will form in the impeller chamber, and the pump will not do its job until you turn it off, prime the impeller chamber with clear water again, and restart the pump. No cavitating means smoother applications. No poking holes simply reminds you not to aim the output nozzle into the soil around your pond or into the shallow water, as this will create holes in your pond's clay and may cause your pond to leak. To shut down the application pump, first close the eductor valve. Continue running the pump for a minute or two to clear the product being applied from the hoses. To clear the eductor hose, place the weighted end in clear water and open the eductor valve. Shut off the pump motor and drain the impeller chamber. You're done. Watch our video on applying DB110 for greater detail regarding that product.